Hello students, today we are going to learn chapter number 14, preposition in English grammar. So, preposition. Yes, in the sentence there are some nouns which are needed to be placed properly, and if we do not put preposition in the sentence would make no sense at all. Yes means a small word like in, at, on can destroy the whole meaning of your sentence. For example, I live in Agra. Simplest this is the simplest sentence I could say or learn. I live Agra. Don't you think that this makes the entire sense wrong? Yes, so we are going to learn preposition and its usage in this chapter so that we could have better understanding of this chapter. So let's find out what does it mean. Preposition shows the relation between nouns or pronouns to other words in a sentence. They can show time, place, and movement. For example, the cow was sitting in the shade of the tree. The important letters are on the table. Students assembled after the bell was sounded. The river flows through the green valley. You should travel by bus more often if you want to save money. Here the words in, on, after, through, by. These are some words which tells you the position of the noun in the sentence. Either it is inside, outside, by, through, in, on, under, where it is basically. So let's talk about the kinds of preposition. Here preposition are of various types depending on the function they perform in the sentence. Prepositions of time show when a person or thing performs an action. Basically, when does a person perform that action? Some common preposition of time are by, until, till, before, after, at, and within. Like, I'll be reaching there at 5 o'clock. Here, at is denoting the time. Wait for me until I return means जब तक मैं नहीं आ जाती तब तक आपको wait करना है. So here a time duration is given. By these words you are able to get that these are time denoting preposition. Next we have preposition of place. Some preposition tells you that where the noun is, where the pronoun is in the sentence. Here some common preposition of place are on, below, above, underneath, at, beside, and inside. Like, my friend is sitting beside me, or she is standing near me. Do not stay outside if it rains. Can you place the chair beside the window? So these are some words which tells you the position or the place of the noun or a thing in the sentence. Next we have preposition of movement. Students, sometimes we have nouns in motion, like the tiger is sitting under the shade of a tree. Here under is used when the tiger is sitting in the still motion. But if the tiger jumps over a bridge or into the river, or it can be jumped upon its prey or upon the cow, then the tiger is in the motion. The motion of jumping is keep on happening. So there we use the preposition of movements. Here some of the movement prepositions are across, through, out of, towards. This shows that the noun or the things are in motion and they are keep on moving. Then next we have, sometimes we do not remember or we don't put preposition in the sentence. Like, prepositions are omitted before words like today, tomorrow, yesterday, and home. Like, when will you come tomorrow? When will you come tomorrow? So here we will not use on tomorrow. I will meet you on tomorrow. This is wrong. Prepositions are not used after words like this, that, next, every, last, and all, when accompanied by words like morning, afternoon, night, and daytime. Like, I met her in this afternoon. I met her this afternoon is correct. I met her in this afternoon is wrong. Next we have prepositions are not used between a transitive verb and its object. Do you remember what are transitive verbs? Yes, transitive verbs are the verbs which requires an object to complete its sense or to complete the sentence sense. She is playing a guitar is correct, but she is playing on a guitar is wrong. Then next we have complex preposition. A multi-word or complex preposition is a group of words that functions like a preposition. It consists of two prepositions with a noun in between. Arijit gave the presentation on behalf of his lab partner. Here, on behalf of is your complex preposition which is made up of two different words. It consists of two prepositions with a noun in between. Complex prepositions are usually placed before nouns and they function as a single unit or act as one word. Here the topic preposition is ended. I hope that you are going to learn it, and if you have any query you can comment below or you can ask me on ERP. Thank you.